Straight from Florida, came here.
Huh?
Question.
Wasn't non-stop.
When you land, you just come back on the reverse from there to here?
The same way. You land the same way you take off.
Okay.
So you... You're on candid camera now, Atticus, so...
Wonderful.
None of this is in the way, right?
No?
That's recording. That's recording. This is recording. This goes in.
Just check it straight. Good.
Yep. Let's do that. Alright, so weight and balance, we're good?
Yep, that's why I was checking the fuel.
All right.
Good there.
All our documents are on board?
I don't know, are they?
I don't know, you tell me.
So we've got airworthiness down there and then registration's behind it.
Okay.
Okay, and then we've got the POH in the aircraft here.
Okay.
And then the weight and balance specific to the aircraft is all these papers, weight and balance revision here. Okay.
Alright, so we're good.
Yep. And it should say on there Aero, right?
Aero.
Yep.
Aero-W, yeah.
You know what that stands for?
No.
Airworthiness, registration. So those are those two.
Those are those two?
Yep. Radio operative permit. We only need that if we're going internationally, so we're not worried about that right now.
Okay.
And then the operating handbook, which I showed you in
Yep.
there, and then the weight and balance specific to the aircraft as well. Got it. So. Be another step.
No shoulder belts.
Yeah, it makes it a little nicer for us.
Yeah.
I mean, until
you need it.
right.
You're buckled in, Nick?
Okay. Is your seat height okay?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's great,
Okay,
actually. Alright, master on. Alright, so you're going to have to help me with where all the gauges are.
So just pull up the red right there.
Fine.
So turn, yep.
Does that turn the radios on?
It will not just yet.
Okay. Alright, master on. Fuel gauges and valve check.
Fuel left hip.
Full, right, full.
Yep.
Okay. Fuel valve is on both. Lights and flaps.
Alright, so we can bring our flaps up if you like. Coming all the way
Okay,
over
this is a momentary. The other one is...
Yep, you should be good.
And that is going with it?
Once you can stop. Yep.
Okay.
So once it shows 0, just stop.
Okay.
Still trying to run it.
Lights and flaps. Okay, master. Alright, so that's a
I
different master?
just want to make sure ignition is off, that's all.
Oh, okay. Master, ignition.
And we'll turn on our beacon as well. It should be on. There we go. I like to check that our beacon's on. Anytime we're about to start, lets other people know the red flashing beacon.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
And then mags.
So that's
okay.
there, yep.
So that's off. All right. Okay. So we did the external.
Good.
So we do the engine start.
Yep.
All right. Briefing on seatbelts. Everybody, seatbelts are on. Keep your hands and windows. Hands and windows. Seat backs and tray tables up in the lock position. Fuel selectors on both. Beacon you said is on. Circuit breakers and fuses.
Looks good to me.
Breakers are all in. Master to on. Did I see that?
Yep, we got master on.
Okay.
That's
so
what we got
there's
as
A on.
master. Yep, we'll wait until after we start.
And the Piper, I fly Piper normally.
Oh, okay.
Cherokee, so we
Oh,
don't
lovely.
mixture to full rich.
Yep.
So we gotta push it all the way in. Okay, prime is needed. What do you want for prime?
We're not going to prime, actually. What we're going to do, that's what it is a plane thing about
Okay.
this aircraft.
All right.
So what we're going to do is we're going to crank and then we're going to pump. So once we start cranking, 1, 2, 3, approximately. Okay. Once it starts, we'll just bring it back to 1,000 RPM.
Okay.
So we'll just be cranking, pumping the throttle. That is going to push the fuel into the carburetor, and then we'll bring it back.
Got it. Area clear and start.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's make sure we get it.
Stand back, hon.
She's done it?
Yeah, I warned her about that one.
All right. When you're ready, I'll yell it. All right.
Yeah.
Clear. All right, go ahead and crank and start pumping. We'll just continue to check from there. You can release the brakes.
engine start. So we got oil pressure in the green, avionics transponder on, mixture and flaps, adjust those. What kind of flaps you want?
Let's do flap 0.
Flaps to 0, alright. Mixture is 4-inch. ATIS and AWOS.
Okay. So our ATIS frequency, or AWOS frequency is 128.275, so there it is right there.
Yeah, I don't know how to operate this radio.
So if we go 1. Oh, it's 1 feet. There we go. Problem is all the radios are different. Yeah. I'm freaking out. You're like, what is this kid doing? So,
127 what?
128.275.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. Yeah. Oh. Oh, the mic. I want the mic. Can you release rates for me?
5 miles south to the north, transiting south over the river 1000 feet.
It skips 128. Well, I'm in 128.
I don't know why. It's any kind of stuff. Nice to hotels on Delta.
Let's all go.
Problem is we only have one of these radios too. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, sorry.
Atlanta American 750.
There it is. We got there eventually.
Visibility.
I think one of those lights would burn out. That's why it was showing. It probably wasn't actually skipping it.
Oh, that makes sense.
Temperature 2, 0 Celsius. Dew point 1, 4. Altimeter 3, 0, 1, 1.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
3011, she says.
Okay.
Manio, Dare County Airport. Automated weather observation. 133 2 Zulu weather wind 230 at 8 visibility 10 clear below 12,000 temperature 20 Celsius.
Sorry, I missed the one.
14
let's do it again.
Altimeter 3011. Manio, Dare County Airport. Automated weather observation. 133 2 Zulu weather wind 230 at 8 visibility
230 right down the runway.
clear below 12,000 temperature 20
So what happened there? It actually doesn't skip. It looks like it does. So here's 2.8 and there's 2.9.
Wow,
okay,
That's kind of
gotcha.
strange.
Yeah.
All right, and then we're going to switch to our Unicom frequency. So
Unicom, right?
it's going to be 122.8.
Oh, okay.
So if you can just adjust that one. Yep. 122.8. Yep. Go back. So there you go. Switch that back over. All right, so this is Dare County traffic.
And we're transmitting here.
Yep. So COM 1, transmitting COM 1. Checking the pattern, kind of getting a feel for it before we make any.
We do a radio test.
Yeah, go for it.
Dare County Unicom radio check.
It works in here.
All right, cool. Very good. All right, so what you can announce, we're gonna take off to flight runway 23, right?
All right.
So how are we gonna get there?
58. Okay.
So how are we gonna get there?
We're going by Delta.
Okay.
With Delta, we're gonna cross both runways, right?
Yep, cross both runways and Delta. So.
Dare County traffic. Skyhawk 658 gonna cross both runways on Delta. Dare County traffic.
All right, good. Make sure we're checking both sides. Good to go. I like to turn up our airplane. My instructor said light up the Christmas tree, so I'm turning on our landing lights and nav lights and our strobe.
Okay.
That way it increases visibility.
All right. I fly low wing. I don't really like the high wing.
Yeah.
Not being able to see shit.
I know. I've flown.
Counter traffic, Vulcan 555, taking helicopter, 5 miles, city south, train.
Okay, we're good. 5 miles. Yeah, I did my commercial in a Piper Arrow, so I love Pipers. And then my multi-engine was in a Piper Seminole.
Hey, you see anything? Anybody coming?
No, we're clear right over here. There's a bird, but we're not worried about that.
I didn't hear any calls, so.
Nope. Good. Yep, clear right.
Okay, is this Alpha here?
Yeah, this is Alpha.
Thank you.
Yeah, you bet.
We probably told you I'd taxi quick too.
Nah. How you doing back there? Good. Alright, cool. And we can turn off the unnecessary lights, so we'll just, this is the landing light here, so you can just push that in, turn it off. Here you go. And then our nav lights as well right here. This one? Yep. And then far left, beacon. Turn that off as well. Not your beacon, your strobes.
Why are we turning those off?
We don't necessarily need them. So.
Just saving energy.
Yep.
We're turning back on the other end, right?
Yeah, we are. It's nice to just kind of get in that rhythm. You go on the runway, light them up. Get off the runway. Again.
They coming, 1735.
Yep, so just announce your cross. 1735 at Alpha.
Skyhawk 658 crossing 1735 at Alpha.
There you go. Cross 1735 at Alpha. Left foot clear, right is clear. You really have to check with those high wings.
Yeah. Man, I don't like that. I really thought that I might like this better than the Piper, but I'm not sure I do.
They both have their charms.
Yeah.
These are more, typically I feel them to be a little more stable. They like to glide a little bit more. The Piper's just sink, which is nice. It's nice to land. They're really cool to land, but sometimes it's also nice to have. I mean, they're really good for sightseeing as well because you can see down. Staying up, not so much.
Yeah. Exactly. All right. Oh wait, idle. Slow down.
Slow it up a little bit.
Stay well behind the
good.
old short line.
Good.
Okay. Start taxiing brakes.
It's a good idea to just go back to 1,000 RPM. So the engine runs a little bit happier. You'll feel it too.
Oh,
just when you're sitting here, 1,000 RPM is a happy number for it.
Right.
There we go. Good.
Okay. Checking all the gates.
Yeah.
Still feel oil plunge. Alright, that's good. Alright, before takeoff, flight controls right. Being correct. Okay, mixture adjust. Okay, mixture is full rich.
I'm going to show you something, it's not on the checklist, but I do like checking it as well.
Yeah.
So if you pull this full aft, if you look back at the trim tab, you see the trim tab back there? Yep. Okay, so I like to make sure our trim's actually working as it should. So I like to give it a few swipes, just to make sure that, it's a nice 8 to have, and then if something were to be wrong with our trim tab, it really could affect our flight. So making sure that the trim's good as well.
Where's the takeoff? Is it here?
It's this one right in the middle.
Okay. Alright, power to 1600. Alright, and then we'll do the mag.
Yep. I'll hold those brakes nice.
Good. Brakes. Okay, mag check. Left. Okay. Full drop. Back up. Right. Yep. Full drop. Back up. RP. Full drop. Back up. Good. Good. Instrument gauges. Alright. Suction's good. Electrical's good. Okay. Power back to 1,000.
Electrical all the way to
Gauges,
idle.
comms, nav's good. Doors and windows are locked. Your doors locked. Flaps is up. Yep. Lights transponder set. Alright, so you want the lights back on now.
Yep.
Landing light. Oops. All the way out?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. And then
beacon as well, and then strobes. So far, that's already on. This one just doesn't come out as far.
Strobe all the way over here.
Yep.
What's this one in the middle?
It's nav lights. We only need those after sunset. Clearance, we don't get a clearance here, right? Because it's just uncontrolled, right?
Alright, but we're going to do the takeoff briefing, right?
Okay.
So, alright, so if we get an engine failure or anything on the takeoff roll, as long as we're on the ground, we're going to shut it down. Just off the ground with plenty of runway in front of us, we're going to set her back down. Below 1,000 feet, we are going to land normally straight ahead, but this way we're gonna have to turn.
Okay.
But we're not coming back to this runway.
Okay. Where would you turn if we were to lose an engine on this runway right now? Let's say we're at 800 feet.
I'm gonna turn right.
Okay.
Or maybe left, and that way we're not going over the buildings and people.
So what I would recommend, I'll show you when you get up there.
Okay.
I'd recommend making a left turn and then get as close to the shore as possible. But we'll still be ditching.
Okay. Okay, but in the water.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You see anybody coming?
No. And you can just tell them that you're departing runway 23 and it'll be left traffic.
Closed traffic?
Yep, left closed traffic.
Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658 taking runway 23 for left closed traffic. Dare County.
There we go. I'm gonna close my window. Big screen, both takeoffs, very good.
Alright, we'll go down to the end and threshold and turn around.
Gives us plenty of room.
I get used to using the brakes for make the turns. Syracuse, we don't have to make these tight turns because we got a big ass airport. Yeah.
It makes you good with your feet, for sure.
Huh?
It makes you really good with your feet, for sure.
Is 10 to the west, inbound for 23 Dare County.
All work there.
Yeah, that was great.
There we're gonna line up a little better.
Yeah.
Everything's good to go?
Yes, sir.
Alright, I'm looking for 55. Here we go. Wheels on the floor. Airspeed's live. We don't call that out at home, but I like it.
Yeah, like to do it.
There's 55. We're going to rotate.
So might just have to get off the ground a little bit slower. There we go. Lower that now. Alright. Woo, right rudder.
Okay, we're climbing out at 75.
Sure. Yep.
Yep. UI 75.
Yep. I want you to notice that the inside is your knots, the outside is actually miles per hour.
Oh shit.
So just add 10. Or if you look at the inside, so let's lower the nose. I do about 90 miles an hour or so just lower the nose.
Alright, I was looking at miles an hour.
So just lower that nose, we'll gain some speed. Make sure that valve's full too, right?
Oh, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's why I like my hand there, okay? Get that nose just a little bit lower. I want to gain a little bit of airspeed. So if we lower the nose, it'll accelerate. The aircraft will get some airspeed. There we go.
Alright, we're up to 400 feet.
Okay.
Where do you like to do the turn? We do it at 800, but...
Okay. Good. Usually 400 or 500, we have no obstacles around here. It's perfectly fine. Okay. I just like to make sure we're clear of obstacles. There's really no one saying when you should not do it. Okay. Although the best way to do it is keep an equidistant rectangle around the airport. So clear left. Let's keep that nose down. We gotta go a little bit faster than that. We're going about 68 knots right there. When we shoot for about 74. So just lower that nose to about 90 miles an hour on this outer ring here. There we go.
Good. Dare County, traffic 658, crosswind, runway 23, Dare County.
Perfect. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful turn. Yeah, that's a good idea. There we go. This is a good idea. Yeah, that's 784 Robert downwind from 26 Signal.
Okay, we're coming up on 1,000.
Okay.
County, Skyhawk is 4 to the west, inbound for left downwind 23 to look at.
There you go, turn that down one. See where the airport is? This is good. This is pretty, this is a little bit far, so let's go ahead and turn that down.
Traffic, Coast Guard 2004, MC 130 should be operating 10 miles to the northwest of your field and southeast below. Traffic, please advise your county.
Alright, take out some power. Take out some power, we're gonna stop climbing, right? So lower the nose, reduce power, just maintain 1,000 feet.
8 miles line off runway 24.
A little bit more. Yeah, we're still climbing here.
Yeah.
So if we just take out, yep,
They got more power.
yeah, just bring back the throttle about 2,000 RPM.
There we go.
There we go. Nice. Alright, go ahead and make the downwind call.
Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658 downwind, runway 23, Dare County.
There we go, very nice. Alright, so we're a little far, we're a little high, but that's okay.
That's just your spiral of the land over the...
I like being the numbers to bring my power back, and then add 10 degrees. 10 degrees flaps, once we're below 100 miles per hour here. So just reduce the power, walk the power back, maintain your altitude for a moment, let that airspeed lead off. Once we're in the white arc here, you can add 10 degrees flaps. So if you just push it down, and then you can see here, you hold it down until it goes to 10. There it is, right there is good. That's 15-ish. Just go ahead and continue down. Alright, let's go ahead and make a base turn. Let's keep descending.
Traffic 721 down, is about 5 miles northeast of the airport, 2,500.
Good.
Dare County traffic, 658 Skyhawk, turning base leg for runway 23, Dare County.
Okay, good. So let's maintain about 80 knots here, so let's continue to lower the nose so we hold our airspeed. Very good. The power looks great here. So the reason I want to fly the patterns a little bit tighter is see how far out we are.
Yeah.
So if we were to lose an engine, I mean, that's our best bet. Yeah. Which is fine. I don't obviously anticipate an engine failure, but it's nice to have it. Let's turn on the car feed as well. Right? Blow it to 2,000. There we go. Car feed on. Great.
Blowing up a little bit.
Yep. Okay, so
Over the nose.
So you think we're a little low, possibly? It looks like we're a little bit low. So let's add some power. And let's just maintain 500 feet.
Approach 20, Charlie, Tango, yeah, kind of sharp. Sorry, my system is going to hold short on Alpha and 2-3 lane on inbound traffic.
There you go. Just keep that power in there. We got to come in.
You ready for the turn?
Yeah. Yeah, we're a little low though, so I don't want to descend anymore. So give me some more power. Power for altitude, pitch for airspeed. Yep, there we go.
Midfield crossing here, the approach end for runway...
And just maintain this altitude for a little bit over these tree tops.
Downwind for runway 24, Henderson Oxford.
There you go. Good.
Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658, final for runway 23, Dare County.
Good. Just maintain this altitude for a little bit longer.
I've been losing though.
It's just because we got those flaps. If you need to, just add more power. It's okay to come in with a lot of power. We've got 20 degrees of flaps here, so
Yeah, we have a lot of power.
that's fine. Whatever you got to do to make it happen. It's actually starting to look really good though. So we'll continue at this altitude for just a little bit longer, as best as we can. We're looking outside. I like to pretend that there's a laser beam shooting out of the end of my propeller spinner. I'm going to point it right at 2-3.
Left base for
Alright, now you can start to take out the power. We can let it descend again. Just lower that nose and point right towards the 2-3 like you're going to punch 2-3 with your fist. There we go. Give me 10 more degrees of flaps. Down to 30. Right, good. Keep coming down. Very good.
Tango is about Alpha, visual.
Alright, you can take out a little bit more power. Nice and loose on the controls.
Turn final,
Power idle.
County.
Power's idle.
Okay, good. Nice and easy. Keep coming down. Coming down. Active on the feet. Active on the feet. Nice and loose. Hold it. There we go. There's a little bounce. It's okay. Alright, let's go. Flaps up. RP turn off and full power. Ready for power? Yep. Full power. Good going. Go smooth. There you go. Full power. Full power. Full power. Full power. Good. Stay on that center line. Remember, we're going 55 knots, so about 70, okay? 70 miles per hour. That looks good. Rotate. Keep it coming. Very good. Up.
bad. Alright, now we're going.
Let's climb out at about 90 miles per hour.
90 miles.
I know the miles an hour sounds really confusing.
Yeah.
If you look on the inside there, the inside ring will tell you.
Alright, let's just stick with one or the other.
Okay.
Which do you want to use?
Let's use miles per hour.
Let's use miles, yeah, I'd rather see that.
Okay, so we're going to do 90 on the downwind, 80 on the base, and 70 on final.
90, 87.
Yep. Everybody try to start by so we're going to back taxi. 2-3 for departure is a right set up. County traffic, 2 minutes to cut on the Oklahoma County.
Okay, there's 300 feet. Ready, sir?
Yes, sir. Got a lot of people on the radios today.
Yeah. Noticed that. Dare County traffic, 658 Skyhawk is crosswind, runway 23, Dare County. Okay, I'm holding 90. Or a little more.
Okay, good. How did that one last one feel?
I mean, it was really good on the approach. Lost a little bit close to the runway.
Let's go ahead and turn downwind now. I don't want to fly so far. Here we go.
Skyhawk 658 turning downwind, runway 23, Dare County.
My traffic. Yeah, just continue to fly the airplane down a little bit longer. We want to get it all the way down into ground effect, and then we'll transition to level flight. And then there's a third portion, which we will then do the flare. Gotcha.
Okay, Dare County traffic goes over to the right, set up. Okay, I'm gonna pull power, because we're approaching CTA.
We need some more frequencies out here.
Yeah. So this is a little closer.
This looks a lot better.
We got 1,000 feet, 2,200 RPM, so we are pretty much level.
This looks great. A nice little rule of thumb. If the runway is halfway up your wing strut, you're about right.
Oh, okay. All right, we're good. If you're flying a Cessna.
Yeah, if you're flying a Cessna, exactly.
All right, we're going a little quick though, so I'm gonna lose a little speed.
Okay. And because we've got a passenger, let's just go ahead and hold about 75 to 80, closer to miles an hour on final. So what's coming over range? It's 90, 80, and then maybe 80 or 75, okay? We won't bring it all the way down to 70.
90, 80, 75.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we can reduce the power.
90, we gotta,
Don't worry about it. Yep, reduce power, flaps 10, and begin a descent. There's 3 things you have to accomplish. There you go. That's begin descending. So those flaps like to balloon you up, right?
Yeah.
Let's keep that note.
Alright, so we're looking for 90, but we're not there. Is it coming?
Very good. We can go ahead and turn base, keep that descent coming.
Dare County traffic 658, turning base leg runway 23, Dare County.
And we forgot one thing, that carb heat. So let's go ahead and pull the carb heat on. There you go. I like to do it about below 2,000 RPM, we're fine. Alright, keep that descent coming. This looks really good.
Alright, 90, now we're gonna go for airspeed from 80.
Okay. Keep that descent.
I'll make power so we can get that done.
Good. Make the base call when it opens up.
We just did it already.
Did you really miss it? I'll get some other traffic. I thought it was someone else. Wonderful. Good job.
Alright, we got coming up on 600 feet. Yeah, we're a little higher this time.
Looks a little bit better.
Okay. Dare County traffic 658, turning final runway 23, Dare County. Good. Alright, we're a little
far out still, right?
Yeah.
So we've got the wind pushing us, so the wind's trying to push us away from that runway. So
Gotcha.
We did really good, but we turned a little bit late on the base. So
yeah, I know.
Well, if we turn a little late on the base, then we won't be so far out here.
Traffic 2 on golf. 1 mile final for 24 to the south.
Okay, so now I'm gonna pitch for 80.
Okay.
Alright, and we are descending forward 400 feet.
We should still probably hold climb up altitude for just a little bit longer. It looks like we're still just a little bit low. So it's much better than last time, but let's go ahead and add some power to hold our altitude. And we'll just maintain that airspeed as well. It's like slow flight, which I believe Max did say you guys had.
Yeah, we did that.
Yep, so it's the same concept. Let's go add a little bit more power. We're still descending. We'll get it right on this next one. There you go. So I'm keeping my eyes outside. See how that, I like to think when that runway's going up on your windshield, you're getting too low. You want to keep it in the same spot. Like if I were to take a dry erase marker and draw a circle, give it some more power. There we go. Keep that nose down, just nice and level. There you go. Look it down the runway.
Remind me to ask you about these bumps. Not right now, but we will.
Okay. Great. There we go. So now we're clear of the trees. Everything's looking good. Let's go ahead and get back over center line. All right. Stop first. Reduce some power. We need to stand right. Lower that nose. Nice and neat. Nice and neat. There we go. I'm going to give some laps for us. There we go. All right? Yeah. So we're going to come down. We're kind of dive bombing a little bit. That's fine with me. Just keep coming down. This is the first step. There's 3 steps in the landing. Power idle.
Okay. While we're idle, round out.
Now, a little bit high. Keep coming down, keep coming down. There we go. Now we'll round out. Hold it. Keep coming down. There you go. We landed on the mains. That's the most important thing. I'll go flaps up, car P off.
You landed on the main.
Oh, I'm just fine tuning. All right, car P's off, full power for me. Keep those ailerons neutral. Full power, full power. Don't be hesitant. There we go. One, you want the plane to fly? Tell it.
All right, we're rotating where now?
70 miles an hour. Right, 3, 2, 1, rotate. There you go. Good. All right. Very good. All right.
Barely climbing here.
Oh, that's good.
How come we're climbing so slow?
We still have quite a lot of airspeed right now. It's getting a little warm out. Thankfully, we've got no obstacles around here, so we'll be just fine.
That's fine. Might keep the nose low. That's what it is, right?
Yep, we're still maintaining 600-700 feet per minute. We're great.
So VY is what in 80 miles per hour?
80? It'll be 85.
85.
I like to keep it around 90 though. 85, 90. If you're anywhere between 80 and 90, I don't want you to get fixated on numbers. If you're anywhere between 80 and 90, especially in something in a round dial, where you don't have numbers blaring at you, that's great. Alright, you can go ahead and turn crosswind. I would keep it about a half mile all the way around, so go ahead and turn crosswind.
Dare County traffic 658, turning crosswind, runway 23, Dare County traffic. Good.
So let's try to keep this pattern a little bit tighter so we're not dragging it out. Alright. Makes it more challenging on you, actually.
So we'll just make a U-turn then.
Moving for traffic 5054, over Town Island, maneuvering for 45 downwind 13. We'll keep an eye out for the departing traffic. There you go,
So we'll just keep going around.
Yep. And the FAA, like you did roll wings level real quick. They do like to see that.
Oh, is that right?
Yep. They want you to square it off. So even if it's just you pop the wings real quick, that's fine.
Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658, from downwind, runway 23, Dare County.
And just keep it coming. So let's try to get over it. Yep. See that large building right there?
Yeah, I'm going to go for Jockey's Ridge there.
There you go. Jockey's Ridge would be great as well. So, yep, the south side of Jockey's Ridge would be great. Got it.
Alright, coming up on 1,000 feet. We can pull power a bit so we don't stop climbing.
Yep, so left is just coming a little low and slow. I'd rather be high and fast, right? We can always lose altitude, but it's pretty hard to get it back when you don't have an engine. You have to prepare for the worst.
Hard to see that sight picture.
Oxford 440.
Get back there next?
Yeah. One for traffic 054. So once we get up to the numbers, so just right next to those numbers, yep, we'll pull that power. I like to do power, flaps, pitch.
Alright, so we'll pull power to 2,000?
Yep. Sounds good.
Flaps down to 10.
Yep. Begin to pitch. Just pitch over. There you go. Now let's 10 is right. There. There we go, and then car beat on. There we go. So I guess there's kind of 4 things with the car beat. There you go. Good. Alright, just keep that. Around 800 feet is a nice number. I don't want to get you fixated on numbers, but it is a nice number to go ahead and turn base.
Alright, where's that traffic? Because we got somebody coming inbound. He said he's going to look, but...
That was 1-3, so it's a different airport, actually.
Okay.
Alright, you can go ahead and turn base.
Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658, turning base leg runway 23, Dare County.
Alright, good. Because we have that wind at our tail, we're going to actually steepen up our turn a little bit more. The wind's trying to push us out over the water, and we're going to counteract that. Keep that turn coming. Good. Still coming out a little bit.
What's that?
We're still coming out a little bit far.
A little power so we don't lose more.
That's a good idea. Yep. They're getting better. We're definitely improving every single time. You have to play with the winds every day. No 2 days are the exact same.
Alright, so my question about the bounces is my TFI on final, he really wants me working rudder and not aileron.
Okay.
I mean, do you need to use the aileron somewhat?
So, there's 2 different schools of thought on this one actually. There's a slip to landing and there's a crab to a slip to landing.
I'm talking about just working out the bounces, you know, when you...
So, really, the FAA recommends if you were to look at any test prep. Have you done any test prep for your written?
A little bit.
If you look at those questions, it'll actually say what you do in turbulence, and it's, for lack of a better term, ride the waves.
Alright, we need more flaps, right?
Yep, so let's reduce the power as well. There you go. Now, this is a good side picture. 20, we can go 30 degrees all the way. We're on final now. So we go 30 degrees, right? There's good. Alright, keep that nose coming down. And Bear County traffic start. Nice hotel over Jockey's Ridge, 4 miles east of the field inbound. Send a message train in 2-3, full stop, Bear County.
Alright, there's 80 miles.
Okay. Keep coming down. Point that nose. Let's take out a little bit more power. We're pretty high. Alright, so if you notice, if we were to land straight ahead, we'd land in the grass, right? So let's just use some right aileron, get back over the center line. And keep pushing that nose down. I know it feels odd, but if we take out more power, we won't gain airspeed. So just take out more power. You can go power idle.
Power idle.
Yeah. And just keep coming down. Now we're going to slowly round up, but we don't want to flare too high. That's why we can kind of have those slammers, right?
Yeah.
So keep coming down. I know it feels weird. This is 1. Now we're in ground effect 2. Look towards the other runway. Keep that nose down and hold it. Hold it. Right there. Right there. Very good. Very good.
That was fantastic.
Yeah. I'll get those flaps for you. Turn off that carb heat for me. Push the carb heat in. Carb heat in. All right. Full power. Up, keep. There you go. Got 1 smooth motion, it's fine. There we go, airspeed flat, power stable, our gauges are in the green, looks great. 7 miles an hour, rotate. Just lift it out there.
Hey, they're going to try to start 2 miles final.
Beautiful, full stop there. So you see how we really have to get it down low? I know it feels weird because it's like we're nosing into the ground. But
I know. I'm starting to get over that though.
Good, yeah, absolutely.
It used to bug the shit out of me.
It's a very strange feeling. It doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
But when you have this in your hands, you realize you can stop that descent whenever you need.
Yeah, that's true.
So really get it in the ground effect. That's why that one was so soft, because we got into the ground effect. Our own aircraft, wingtip 40s as small as they are on this little plane, give us that cushion, right? Let's fly this one even tighter, so we can go ahead and start a cross and turn now.
Air County traffic, Skyhawk 658 turning crosswind, runway 23, Air County.
Good.
500 feet. Level for a second, or we'll go. Well, it wasn't quite level, but that's alright.
That's fine.
You're not an examiner. Coming up. Fire speed is going down.
Alright. This looks nice. I like this one. And like you said, we're right there. Southern tip of Jockey's Ridge, I like it.
But full power, because we're good.
Let's make that downward fall. We'll keep it full power until we're 1,000 actually. While we're climbing, just full power.
Air County traffic, Skyhawk 658 downwind for runway 23 for touch and go. Air County. Okay, we're up on 1,000 feet.
So things are going to happen a little quicker because we're just now arriving at 1,000, so we're going to have to just take out the power. Yep. Once we're repeating the numbers, I guess we have 4 things including carb heat, so flaps.
1, 2,
Yep. That's 3. Sure we're below our airspeed, right? Boom. There you go. We'll just go to 10 degrees flaps, so not quite 3 seconds. Get carb heat on, and begin that descent. Produce power, begin that descent. Yep, keep coming down. Lower the nose, about 3 degrees nose down. Again, not fixing on numbers, but we're going to be just below the horizon here.
Yeah, Dare County shot side 9 Hotel is clear at Echo, Dare County.
So you see how we haven't lost really hardly any altitude?
Yeah.
It's going to be
Pull more power.
So we'll just pull more power and lower that nose a little bit more. Alright, you can go turn that base leg.
Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658 turning, base leg, runway 23, Dare County.
There we go.
So we're going fast, I'm gonna pull back on. Nope. Nope.
Good. We also need to take out some more power. Still sitting about 2,000 RPM. We should be a little bit lower. We've only descended 100 feet. We need to go a whole 1,000. And Lumberton.
Alright, we need to keep turning.
Yep. Just rock them real quick. Pop them length level for the FAA examiner that you're going to have. There we go. So even though we're kind of far out, I actually do like this sight picture a lot better.
Okay. Totally judgment call, right?
It's something you start to get the feel for, where you want that runway positioned on your windshield.
Alright, so down 600 feet. All up for some airspeed. Lowest in. What kind of flaps we got?
We've got 10 degrees in right now.
Let's do another 10.
Sure. Absolutely. There's 10. Good. Okay. See how those flaps are like blowing up?
Oh yeah.
So the reason we don't do that is if we are at a slow enough airspeed and it does blow us up, it could bring us into a stall. So it's important just when you add some flaps, just give it a little bit of forward pressure to keep your attitude exactly where you want it. A lot of times those flaps will like to fly you by the airplane all the time. Don't let it fly you.
Or about 85 miles.
What about
it? Looks good.
Yeah, it's just a hair light, so and just below glide. Yeah, we're kind of sinking down pretty quickly here.
Low power?
Yeah, sure. Power for altitude. Give me just a little bit. We don't need much. It'll just scoot us over these trees. There we go. There you go. A little power goes a long way in a Cessna. There you go. You can start taking that power back out. And lower that nose. Got to keep a nose low attitude. There's 3 steps. Nose low, wings level, and then raise the nose. Hard idle. Yep. Get back over the center line here. Good. Very good. Alright. Nice and neat. Keep it coming down. Keep it coming down. There you go. Now we'll hold it. A little high, but that's okay. There we go. Still not bad. Alright, I'll get those flaps RP'd off for me. RP'd off. Alright, full power. Very good.
There's 70. That's a bird.
There we go. Yep. I wasn't trying to ruin that bird's day.
Didn't want him to ruin our day more, what I was worried about. Alright, everything. These last couple of takeoffs, the nose has been kind of low on takeoff. Yeah. And as you saw on the first one, I tend to get nose high, and you're telling me to push it down. So,
yeah, well, so that one is good. It's that fine balance, because if you get nose high, even though your airspeed might be there, what's going to happen is very quickly that airspeed's going to bleed off.
Yep. What was that I missed that?
Okay,
Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658 turning crosswind runway 23, Dare County.
Yeah, on the landing though, we do want to keep the nose low. Because if we don't have the nose low, we're not going to gain any airspeed, we're not going to be able to maintain airspeed. So when we're reducing power, we're essentially just bringing it into a power off stall. We're going to keep that nose low, keep that angle of attack low. Level, and then we'll
Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658 downwind for runway 23, Dare County.
There you go. Got a nice parallel ground track with the runway, looks good. We want to go for runway.
There were 900 feet.
Yep. Let's turn that base, the base and final turn even sooner. I don't want to get so far out of the water. We're doing good on this upwind crosswind turn. This downwind turn's looking great. Let's just clean up the base in the final so we're not having to drag it in with power. Alright, we're beaming the numbers. Yeah. And flaps. Oh, watch that airspeed again, remember? So we want to be in that white arc there? Oh, yeah, yeah. Yep, so just reduce that power. Now let's just bring it back. Again, I don't like seeing big numbers, but let's bring it back to about 1800 RPM. That's a good ballpark. Let's continue to fly parallel with the runway. See how we're coming in a little bit to the runway? We don't want to do it just quite yet. Okay. There we go. Now we'll bring those flaps up that nose. Okay. There we go. Alright, begin that descent again. About 500 feet per minute descent is good. Let's keep that nose going down. See how we still have a neutral? There we go. Alright, base turn here. Signal traffic down there, 40 off Bravo, final, runway 26, general.
Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658, turning base leg runway 23, Dare County.
Great. Good. That turn coming. Continue to watch that airspeed, so.
Dare County traffic, Coast Guard 2005, just south of Palace Point, the bridge, operating 5 miles, 10 miles northwest of the airfield, 500 feet below.
Roll level. Okay. And we'll turn base, or final. Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658, turning final, runway 23, Dare County.
That power and airspeed relationship that we're working with. They coordinated there with those rudders. So, yeah, I see what you're saying. If the previous instructor was telling you something with those rudders, just try to, the airplane flies itself. These Cessnas at least are so stable. It's wonderful. It almost gets boring to a point.
Yeah.
Alright, so it looks like we're starting to get just a little low. We're just getting on that low side of glide slope. There you go. Good. I like how you're holding that airspeed. I don't really want to see much slower. That's great. What about those flaps? The land with 10, that's fine, but I'm going to go ahead and give us 20, okay? And that car feed as well. So give me some car feed, and there we go. Make sure we remember that. There we go. Alright, reduce the power, lower the nose. So this is, if you can burn this into your head real quick, this is the sight picture, and you should be able to see it the entire way out.
I'm going to go idle.
Okay.
Nose is down.
Get back over that center line. Yeah, we're still left. There we go. Nice and neat. Get that nose coming down. Right there. Right there. Right there. There we go. Good. Okay, flaps all the way up. RP'd off. And full power. Good.
Alright, so I'm still rounding out a little early.
Just rounding out a little early. Go ahead and rotate. There we go. Plenty of airspeed. Rotate. How you feeling? Good. Good.
Even on final, you know, I mean, we've talked about it, right? Like that gust right there, right? I mean, if I'd just let it, it would have...
Yeah, you correct with it, right?
But it would have just, the airplane would have flown and righted itself.
Right, yeah.
Maybe not
It's
just low, but...
Yeah, windward traffic. Right, go turn that left turn.
Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658, turning crosswind, runway 23, Dare County.
So I'm going to show you one traffic pattern that we're looking at, okay? Okay, if you don't mind. So I'm going to, my controls.
Your control.
My controls. And then I'm going to have you draw me back on final. I want us to get this site picture down of the traffic pattern. I'm going to have you continue to the radios because I don't have a mic over here.
Okay. 3546 Foxtrot, crossing 350
Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658. Turning downwind for runway 23, Dare County.
23, authorize turning right.
So this is all the same. It's the base to final turn. Basically, if we were to lose an engine out there, I mean, there's really no chance of making it back to the runway, right? Okay. So we're going to come out here, just keep climbing up like we were doing. I'm a little bit close, so I'm going to bring it out just a little bit more. Just try that quite perfectly. Alright, so we're going to power. Alright, now I've got 4 things to accomplish. So I'm going to reduce power to get me into my airspeed, but I'm going to hold some altitude as well. So then my airspeed's decreased 10 degrees, flaps. There we go, carb heat on. Begin a descent. This is the nice descent picture that we're looking for. I need a little bit nose down trim. It's a little bit tougher in this airplane. At that 45 degree point, 45 degrees off the runway.
And your nose is down a lot further than I had it.
Yeah. Got a little bit power in there. No. Sorry. Alright, this looks good. I'm going to turn that base.
Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658, turning base leg. Runway 23, Dare County.
Dare County, Skylane 3546 Foxtrot, crossing 23 via Delta.
Yeah, more over the shoreline here. So a little bit closer in. That gives us a little bit more of a chance in case something were to happen that we can make it back to the runway.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So a little bit close. I was just like a little bit airspeed. Airspeed's our friend. There's 20.
Yeah, Alpha, Dare County. Believe it or not, that's in all my flight training, that's the first time that CFI has taken the wheel.
Oh, really?
And I've had a chance to just sit and watch somebody else fly.
I was a learner where I had to see it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, well, you can only tell me so many times.
Yeah.
Even when I got here, I'm doing my tail wheel right now.
Yeah.
And I told the instructor, I said, listen, show me, and then I'll try to replicate.
Right.
See how this looks a lot similar, more similar to the sight picture that we've had when we were landing every time? I'm going to go 30 degrees flaps here on final. So I did 10 on downwind, 20 on base, 30 on final. I'm just going to adjusting power the whole time as I feel. We're not going crazy down to 1,000. We're not over 2,000 really. Just in that range, whatever you feel is right. And I'm keeping that sight picture the whole way down. I sometimes pick out a bug splatter on the windshield and line that up with the 2-3. Yep. Whatever works.
And then just leave that.
Yep. So we've had a consistent descent angle the entire time. We haven't really had to drag in power, right? That's just because we're flying that pattern tighter, it really helps. Alright, over the threshold I like to go power idle. I keep flying down. Now, if you look outside, look down, look at the tire. Look out your left window, look at the tire. See how high we are? Yeah. That's what we're looking for. See that? Alright, I'm just going to go around and I'll give you the back controls in just one moment. Alright, you have flight controls. Okay, flight control. Alright, your controls, good. So you saw we were just a little bit tighter there. Yeah, things happen a little bit quicker and it makes it a lot easier for us with far less power adjustments. Alright, so do that. I'm kidding. Okay. We'll walk through it again. So if you look outside, I like to check back at the runway, making sure we're tracking really good. I know it's quite a pivot. It is. And then, alright, we can go and turn that crosswind.
Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658, turning crosswind, runway 23, Dare County. Good. I'll give you free reign to bank as much as you want in the pattern, but I do want to keep it within 30. So anywhere between 30 each side is fair game. Anything more than that, then we get kind of low and it's steep.
Now steep turn, we don't really want to do that. But anything up to 30 is great.
Fly over bank?
You have not once. Okay. In fact, you're underbanking a little bit, and that's why we're flying flat pattern. So that was my way of saying, hey, this is your limit. Keep it within there. We're great.
I got traffic, Skyhawk 32 Quebec, departing runway 23, Air County.
This looks great. Great. Good rolling level. Beautiful. That was better than my turn. I was too tight when I did it. What about our altitude? Gonna keep climbing, right? Yeah. Good. Make sure we don't start flying towards the runway just yet. There you go. Alright, so 4 things accomplished. 1, 2, 3, right here, and then lower the nose.
And now we're gonna go pitch, power,
So let's take out that power. Now remember, we've got to wait for the airspeed. So let's just go about 1800 again, RPM there. It's a nice start. There you go. Car repeat on. Car repeat on. Good. Now wait on those flaps because our airspeed's not there yet. So just hold that. If you just pitch it up real quick, it'll lead off the airspeed. If you can kind of cheat the system. Oh, look, now we're slow enough. Now you can bring the nose back down, flaps 10. And there it is. There it is. Good. Keep that nose coming down with turn base. Keep the nose coming down.
Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658 turning, base leg runway 23, Dare County.
Good. Keep descending. Okay. So once you're on the base leg, you can go 20 degrees flaps.
Dare County traffic, Skyhawk.
There it is. Make sure you're looking hard. Yep, good.
23, Dare County.
Good.
Traffic, uniform.
Yeah, different. This one looks really good.
3,000 feet.
Take a little power up because we gotta descend.
Okay.
Start my turn.
Yeah. And every pilot, from student pilot to 787 captain, has their own technique, so that's why I don't like to micromanage. You gotta feel your own technique. You're your own style of pilot.
Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658 on final for runway 23, Dare County.
No, the only way I fly the way I do is because that's how my instructor flew. So every instructor's different, every pilot's
traffic,
different.
Skyhawk 32 Quebec, departing the pattern.
And then when I'm climbing now, we can go 30 degrees flaps. So just wait till it goes to 30, there it goes. Yeah, this looks, it feels a little bit more comfortable, right? We're not on our edge of our toes waiting for those treetops to get close. This looks great.
Goes down to get a little speed.
Okay, good. Let's get back over that center line. So right ailerons is going to put us right over the center line.
See, when you tell me to do that, I hit rudder, because that's what my BFI generally wants.
I think of it, I even make it more simpler. Forget tech boards of rudder and aileron. Hands put you over the runway, feet make it straight.
Okay.
Hands put you over the runway, feet make it straight.
Alright, I'm gonna a little power.
There you go, good.
Nose down because we're getting slow.
Hands put us over the runway, feet make it straight if it's crooked. We're looking straight though, okay? Keep that nose coming down, you can take out some power. There we go. Alright, just keep coming down, just trust me. There we go, get back over the center line. Hold it. Hold it, pull back a little bit more. That's the sight picture we want. There we go. Very good. That sounds much better. Flaps up, flaps up. And you can go carb heat and power car. Good. I'm not going to make you work all day, so
Flacco's going to line up and wait on 2-3.
so great. And rotate. Just pop it up into the air. Just pop it up. Give it a little pop. There we go.
She needed a big stroke.
That was much better. So, we came in with a little bit less power at that last about 100, 150 feet. Yeah. That's why it kind of came down a little more aggressively. We had to arrest the descent a little bit more aggressively. Coming with just a little bit of power. And then I had us full power early that one time because we were so high.
Yeah.
Ideally, we come with just a little bit of power, and then once we get over the threshold, then we can chop it to idle.
So what my CFI says, as soon as you can make the runway,
okay,
you pull power all the way.
That's fine. Okay, I got it.
That's what he's doing.
Yeah, so if it's different, you know, work with them, take it or leave it kind of deal. Again, it's what works with me. It really depends on the scenario. Absolutely, if you're going to make that runway, then you don't need the power. But I do think it does tend to help bring you in with a little bit more of a softer descent.
Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658 turning crosswind, runway 23, Dare County.
Traffic, gas 100, there you go. On downwind, left downwind for runway 15, what is it down?
Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658 turning downwind, runway 23, Dare County.
Beautiful.
So, this one's good, let's just slide this next one even just a hair tighter, as I want it to be a little bit more over that, the shoreline there, but we're going to start the descent a little bit earlier. So we're gonna know that out of being the numbers, we want to be at an airspeed at which we can add flaps, we can begin our descent, and so on and so forth. So if we're going 110 miles an hour, it might be tough. So we'll slow in this leg, we'll just slow in this leg, and make sure that we're kind of in that wide arc already. So whenever we need those flaps, we can add them, and then lower that nose. We don't want to climb to 1,000. You can take out more power. Bring the flap 2100, 2,100
Papa, departing the pattern to the west, climbing to 2,500, final call, big people.
Just pop the nose up real quick. Let's do airspeed. 2 miles to the east, we're doing at 5,000. Let's take out even more power. There you go, there's our airspeed. Lower the nose again, which in our descent. It's not ideal if we have to do that every time, but if you have to do it, you have to do it. Lower the nose, car feet on. Take out some power. See how high we are? Look over there. So let's keep that descent coming down. I know it feels weird to have that nose latitude. This looks great. Alright, so there's the relation to the horizon. This is what we're looking for. Alright, you can go turn base.
Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658 turning base, runway 23, Dare County.
You can see that wind just blowing us out here.
2 miles out to the east.
Yeah, you can. If it looks like we're kind of drifting. So I would just add some power here. Looks like we're a little bit low. That side picture's not quite what we're looking for. So let's add a little bit of power.
Keep turning.
Yep.
Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658 turning final, runway 23, Dare County.
And then we can go flaps 20 for that base leg, and then we can, once we're a little bit closer on final, you can go flap 30 if you'd like now. Once you're on that final traffic, keep flat 37 Bravo.
We're going to go flaps 30.
Sure. Take out a little bit more power. Now we're looking really good. This side picture looks great. This is what we're looking for again. So don't pick a spot in the windshield. Imagine if I were to take a dry erase marker and draw a circle around it. Don't let it leave that spot. Got it?
You've been watching Jason Miller.
Oh, Jason Shepard?
Jason Miller, the finer points.
Oh. You don't listen to him? You don't watch him? Am I a terrible pilot for that?
Yeah. Oh, I am phenomenal.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
He is phenomenal.
Hey, the more you know.
The finer points. You gotta watch that.
It sounds familiar. I mean, I'm probably gonna watch him like, oh, okay, I've seen this because I've.
Okay, you've seen them all, right?
I would know, not that. I just think for how nervous I was in my private pilot check, I don't think there's a resource I did not exhaust.
Dare County traffic car 920.
This looks great. I've had that.
35 Dare County.
Okay, a little power coming down.
Just walk back the power. We don't need to go idle just yet. Just keep coming down. This is your best one by far. Let's keep it coming down. Alright, now we're coming over the special. Now you can go power idle. Okay, round out.
Back.
A little bit lower. Just come down a little bit more. There you go. This is it. Pull back a little bit. Yes, sir.
Ballooned it a little bit.
Hey, that's fine.
Back
You gotta do what you gotta do. Feet flaps up. Up. What do you think of that one? That's pretty good. Not bad. Alright, full power. That was wonderful. I did not touch anything until about the last 3 seconds there. That was wonderful. See how that power makes it a little bit softer? Yeah. That's just my school of thought. There's no right or wrong. Pop it up into the air. A little bit more. Pop those wheels up. It's ready. That was really great. Travis. 920 gonna back taxi 3 for departure with the right turn on the northeast.
Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658 turning crosswind, runway 23, Air County. Not yet.
Hey, it's fine. They have the idea. They see us.
Yeah. Like, what?
If you want that at 100 feet, if you wanted to, you could just say we're up in, but this is perfectly fine. So we are very close. We're like 90% to a textbook pattern.
What? Okay.
We are the 10% that we're looking for is that base turn still just happening a little bit late. That's all. It's
Okay.
because we're not able to get the aircraft configured once we're being the numbers. So we're having to bleed off that airspeed. We're having to do a little bit of things there. If we can get that done a little bit sooner, then you won't have to add that touch of power that we had to add to bring it in like we did. But the nice thing is we added the power on the base leg. We were great, and the sight picture on all the final was beautiful. So we turn that base leg a little bit earlier, we won't have to do that. That was great.
Full level, and then we will turn downwind. Air County traffic, Skyhawk 658 turning downwind, runway 23, Air County. We're doing better getting our altitude this time.
Yeah, that's great. We're burning a little fuel.
What's that?
We're burning a little bit of fuel, making us a little lighter too.
Oh, okay.
There we go. No, it's probably not honestly affecting it that much. Here we go, walk that power back. Let's do about 2000 to 2200. Anywhere in this range is great. So now, if we just hold our altitude, at any given moment when you need to add those flaps, they're ready.
Yeah.
So once we get to the end of the runway, let's have 4 things accomplished. Car repeat, just walk left to right. Car repeat, throttle, flaps.
Repeat. Throttle.
Yep, and we're descending just a little bit, so there's 900. There we go, now it flaps good. Good. Okay, and start that descent.
Start the descent.
There you go. Cool. Just take out a little bit more power. Just one. There, that's great. That descent coming. And again, just to check yourself, don't get fixated. It's approximately 500 feet per minute. It's a great descent angle.
Right.
There you go, start that turn.
Air County traffic, Skyhawk 658 turning base, runway 23, Air County.
Great. Yep, just keep it coming. Just about 30 degrees bank. Because we've got the wind on our tail, we can have our steepest bank angle here. I don't understand. That's fun. Well, I'll explain it when we get on the ground a little bit more.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go. Flaps 20.
Flaps 20.
This is textbook. This is great. Keep that nose coming down. Turned a little bit earlier, but that's alright. Just keep that nose coming down.
Air County traffic, 704, Echo Victor, left base, 23.
Oh, tell me final.
658 is final, runway 23, Air County.
Good, let's get back over the
Air
center.
County, Waco, straight to the east, 800 inbound for 23, straight into Air County.
Back traffic. Stop. There we go, there we go. Kind of dog-legged it on the final, but it worked out. Alright, what do you think I'm going to say? Keep that nose coming down.
Nice, so clear the pattern to the northeast rep.
There we go. There's some power. There you go, good. I'm going to go 30 degrees flaps, okay? Yep. There's 30. Lower the nose. Reduce power. Get back over the center line. Roll right aileron.
Final, okay. Full stop.
Over the threshold. Power idle.
Power idle.
Okay, keep coming down. I see. Stay over there. There we go. Good. There we go. Pull back a little bit. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. How's you?
Next, what's up with the nose shimmy
just
there?
the nose shimmy. The flaps up. Alright, car repeat. Full power. Oh, that window! That'll make you excited.
Alright, we're gonna pop it off the ground. It's a lot better than we did before.
And pop. Oh, that bitch. Come on, come on.
Doesn't want to go.
My hands are off on that one, by the way. You saw my hand. I have a witness, sir. My hand was here. I did touch it a little bit, but those last 5 seconds, the most critical space, I just wanted to get it in there. My hand was here. Awesome. That was great.
Yeah, I noticed once we got in there, we were in the float. Everything was stable until we
were still just a little bit high. You flew it perfectly. We were just a little bit high. Okay. Other than that, the technique was beautiful. We would have landed very, very soft if we had just come down a little bit lower. Got it. If the runway was, let's just put it this way, if the runway was 5 feet higher, it would have been great.
It's the runway's fault.
Yeah, exactly.
Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658 turning crosswind, runway 23, Dare County.
So you did a really good job of having the power back on the downwind, although the power being back caused the airplane to want to descend. So we were about 100 feet low once we were being the numbers, which gave you a little bit more energy. So we still kind of worried for the flat. So make sure when you take out that power, you still maintain the help.
Being the end of runway 13, 3,800 feet, heading out over the stop.
It'll take a little bit of back pressure.
517 on Delta, Dare County.
Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658 downwind to runway 23, Dare County.
And walking is 1 mile final, 23, Dare County, full stop. Alright, so for that
He's a 1 mile final, so he's gotta be right there.
Let's take out some power, hold our altitude. I've got him in sight.
Okay, there he is.
Keep that. We should be flying right with the horizon.
South, inbound for landing 19.
And take out a little bit more power.
There you go.
Alright, we're looking good, I think.
Yeah.
We can do the flaps now. We're in the white arc.
4 things, right?
3.
He's at the
RV.
Hotel, 7 miles to the east.
Mixtures full rich.
Reduce the power, so that descent.
Left downwind, 20.
So that descended, right? So look at that runway. See how high we are. We're getting a little close to it as well.
Yeah.
So we'll take out some power. Start that base turn. We haven't descended, so let's keep that nose coming down.
Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658 turning base leg 23, Dare County.
So luckily this plane has flaps, which is going to allow us to have a steeper descent angle without gaining airspeed, right? So if we go 20 degrees flaps here on the base leg, there we go, that's good.
Turn for final.
There we go. And we're just going to steep that descent.
Superstall crossing runway 523 on Delta, Dare County.
Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658 on final for runway 23, Dare County.
Good. Yeah, here's Skyhawk 9277 Full
flaps. Yeah, you go 30 degrees. There we go.
Be entering the downwind. Stand here.
There we go. Look, I like that nose down trim. This looks good. You fixed it really quick on the base leg.
What did I fix?
Your altitude was high and we were a little close, and now we're looking great. But that's a good reaction. Good.
Dare County, Superstone crossing 1735 on Alpha.
Go right. We'll pull back a little more.
Wow.
Good. How about that?
That was great.
And you You knew I barely did anything on that one. I was resting here. That was wonderful. Let's get those flaps. And you can do carpet and throttle at the same time. Right there. Sorry. There you go. Good. How'd that one feel? What's that? How'd that one feel?
Oh, great, actually.
That was really nice. Nice squeaker. I love hearing that little squeak. Alright, stay on the center line and pop it up. Take a little bit more. Come on, baby. There they are. That was wonderful.
You know what was nice?
That
I had a good, stable approach.
yeah.
And it was all good because you were really quiet.
Exactly. That's how you know. No, I don't like saying anything unless I need to.
Sierra County, Skylane 46 Foxtrot, taxi.
But you do it felt right, and I like when you added that power.
Yeah.
Right when I'm thinking it, you know, you started doing it. It was great.
Sierra County, Vulcan 555, Union helicopter, 7 miles to the south, transiting to the north.
So do you see how far up we are if you look back? I know, it's tough. Okay, so we've got quite a bit of distance here, probably about a mile out.
Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658, turning crosswinds, runway 23, Dare County.
Dare County traffic, super all across. Reporting runway 23, Dare County.
Oh, wait, bubble, and then we're gonna keep going around.
There we go, yep.
Sierra County, Skylane 46 Foxtrot, crossing 17 via Alpha.
Traffic, that's going over Foxtrot. It's a little bit tight. Let's come out to the right a little bit, just give us a little bit more room. Downwind of runway 24. There we go. Yeah, see, we've got Jack Ridge there. Just come a little bit more now. 36 minutes, on the throttle, runway 21, that's for it. So, walk that power back again.
Okay, we're white arc, 1,000 feet to beam the numbers. Beautiful. So we're white arc, so we can go 10 3 flaps. 1, 2, 3,
Power. Reduce that power so we can begin setting. Lower the nose. RP on. There you go, great. That's what we're looking for. Maximize turn, small 365, left raise to final, runway 19, full stop. Let's turn that base now.
Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658, turning, base leg, runway 23, Dare County. You can't see the runway when you put this damn wing in the way.
Yep, that's the tough thing about Cessnas for sure.
Yeah.
When I first started getting into the Pipers, I was like, wow, this is wonderful.
Yeah.
I could see the runway the entire time. Wait a little bit on the final turn.
Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658, turning final, runway 23, Dare County.
Alright, what about our flaps? We can go all the way to 30.
Flaps.
Let's go all the way to 30.
1, 2, is that 30?
Just a little bit more. We can see there's 30. Good.
I'm nailing the stabilized descents, boy.
You are. And that's honestly the most important part. You know, a stable approach, you're never going to land. You know that.
I know that one. That's Jason Shepard.
There's Jason Shepard. Perfect pattern. Perfect language chart.
Oh,
perfect
God, yeah.
pattern. I'm Jason Shepard.
Yes, I know.
Wow.
He's just as much an actor as he is a pilot.
Or a little high, right? Take up power, come back down. There you go. Good. Which was the other way. Come down a little bit more. Pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back. Oh, sir. Didn't touch it.
High five.
Didn't touch anything. Oh, we got back in. Flaps up. We got the nose. There we go. The nose is like, come on, come on. All right, car power. That's gotta stop.
Sierra County, Skylane
Makes my heart skip. Alright, pop it in.
For takeoff, runway 23.
There it is, good. I don't know about anyone else, but that was your first landing with me where I haven't touched a thing. So, I don't know if that's the first time in life you've never had to touch a thing, I'm assuming.
No, I've had it once before.
Once before, we got number 2. Number 2. Hey, that's wonderful. That was a soft one too.
It was.
It wasn't no slammer. For the CFI, you kind of just lets it go. No, that was soft. That was beautiful.
All right, 300 feet. 400 feet.
Let's go ahead and turn that crossover. We're kind of drifting a little bit. And I know there's departing traffic. There you go. 532 crossing 523.
Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658 turning crosswind runway 23, Dare County. Alright, we're climbing. Make good airspeed. Roll level. And then coming around. There you go, good.
Yeah, that last one, we're a little bit tight. Let's see if we can correct that this time. This looks better. Yeah, that southern structure. There we go. Good.
Running runway 23, approach traffic.
We've got a friend in the pattern. Yeah.
There you go. 536 southwest, 1 advisor, please.
Walk that power back, right?
23, wind showing about 260, 10 knots.
There you go, good. Yeah, we've got a little switch airspeed. We'll walk back even quicker.
South, it failed.
Turn that power more. Yeah, there we go. So drop, now we're in the arc. So the second you can, you want to add those flaps and start descending. Yeah, start descending. There you go. Right, car peak.
Descending.
Or peak. Beautiful. Bring out a little bit more power and keep that nose coming down. Good.
Turn final, right?
Jump there, yeah, sure. For me.
That one coming or going?
They're going.
Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658 turning base leg runway 23, Dare County.
Sierra County, Skylane 46 Foxtrot, turning left crosswind for runway 23, Dare County.
Right, we have the right of way either way.
Okay, we're gonna have to keep coming around.
Okay. A little bit left rudder.
Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658 turning final runway 23, Dare County.
Charleston executive traffic, King Air 151 with Tango. What else can we do? 20 miles northwest.
Add power and lower flaps.
9 stop drop. Yeah, just listening to the traffic on 22. Don't necessarily have that.
A little low.
Yeah, I saw what you're saying, so I do like the added power thing.
Dare County, Skylane 46 Foxtrot, turning downwind for left downwind runway 23, Dare County.
What about your sight pick?
A little high.
Yeah. There we go. So let's add some 30-degree flaps too to help us get down. Now we can steepen our descent angle without gaining airspeed, so we can lower the nose, take out some more power. We're pretty high. We're pretty high.
Traffic, Coast Guard 2004, C-130 is operating 10 miles
Keep coming down like you're punching 2-3.
500 and below, Dare County.
That was the C-130 we saw out there.
Oh, yeah, okay. 8 miles. over the center line.
You can add a touch of power to just reduce our descent. There you go. Nice.
Skyhawk's gonna line up and wait on 2-3 Dare County.
Hold that.
Dare County, Skylane 46 Foxtrot is turning final, or sorry, turning base, Dare County.
I just pulled.
I thought we were on the ground for good and I pulled it back.
It's alright. Alright, car power. And the window. And it was I was waiting for it. I even looked over.
That's the first time we did that.
Yep.
That was bad.
Oh, it's fine. The plane's okay, we're okay. Oh, not bad. Just pop it. We had a little bit, we're a little bit crooked there at the last minute. The plane wasn't quite ready for us to set down.
Skyhawk, support 2-3, right turn out, Dare County.
The descent was nice though. We're a little bit high, but yeah, I'd rather be high than low though. Every time. Crosswind turn looks good.
Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658 turning left crosswind for runway 23, Dare County.
Regional area traffic at regional jet. We're about 15 left of the field. We'll be entering midfield. Doing left-hand traffic for runway 20.
Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658 turning downwind, left downwind for runway 23, Dare County.
Dare County traffic, number 26 Delta is mile and a half southeast, better left base for 2-3.
Yeah, we're coming a little into the runway.
A little close.
There we go.
Okay, so pull a little more power.
Greenville traffic, Cessna down, regional flaps, 8 miles, south
30.
the field.
Who we got coming in over there? They didn't call it.
Oh, well. So that would be continuous descent.
ILS Yankee runway 20, Big Greenville. 26 Delta, left base final.
Oh, now they call it.
Yeah.
Looks good,
Big Greenville traffic.
Look at Charlie tag.
What is he flying? It looks like a funk plane.
Dare County,
Those
Skylane
are
46
I can't tell.
Foxtrot for reactor.
Alright, and on the RV field, we're going to get on.
Cessna left downwind 20 for Big Greenville.
Hold on, 1,000 feet.
Yep, you can go ahead and start turning the base. I would give about a 5-second count. Depending on the airplane off the wing, like another Cessna or something similar. A good 5 to 7-second count, plenty of room.
The field again.
To Franklin, on the crossing 176, level 2,100.
Okay, thank you. I was actually looking for Big Greenville traffic.
I'm going to go one flaps.
Okay.
So, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. Going to power. And then final. Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658 turning final runway 23, Dare County. Oh, high. Oh, high. Yeah.
Trust yourself, trust yourself. I'll tell you if you're doing something that I don't want.
Yeah, 26 Delta display active, 2-3 there, Gabby.
You show me you can land, so I'm gonna start walking back. Got it? Sure.
And Big Greenville traffic, Piedmont Airlines, the regional jet crossing midfield, entering a left downwind for 20, Big Greenville, at 3,000. Franklin traffic set 80 uniform, we're 10 to the east, 2000 will be entering for the 45 for runway 27 at Franklin. Big Greenville traffic setting 73 to be uniform Foxtrot, 6 miles due east of the field, inbound for ILS Yankee runway 20, Big Greenville. And we entering a left downwind. We won't turn downwind until we see you guys, and Greenville traffic, we're at 4,500 feet, should be no factor for you.
So we go right, rather make it straight. There you go, I'll get the flaps for you. RP, power. Yep. Wind just push us a little bit. Next pop. Good. Wind got us a little bit there, not much. It's a very fluid, sometimes you're dancing on the, you got to dance on the controls. When it gets really windy, I'm sure you experienced it in your other flight. Not the one. Not the one? Oh, yesterday. Yeah, the other one. No, not today. Oh, yeah. It's just enough to throw you off, though. Just enough to make you have to do a little bit of correction. Franklin traffic 888, uniform, let's fly the field 3,100, Franklin. How are you doing back there? Good, good. Let's go and turn that crosswind. Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658, turning left crosswind, runway 23, Dare County. Dare County traffic, Skywagon 913 Gold to 8 miles to the south, 3,500 and down to 23, Dare County. Northeast 4,500 and down to the ILS, Yankee 20. How far away did that guy say he was? Inbound for 23? No, I missed it, honestly. Oh, sorry. Okay. They'll chirp back at us when we make our downwind call, most likely. Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658, downwind for runway 23, Dare County. Hey, can you let us guys know when you're on double call? We'll let down through one bucket. We've got another 9 miles to go. Okay, we're in the 500. Alright, that was annoying of them. Trying to listen to what the other person has to say, stepping on them. And Dare County traffic, Skywagon 913 go 4 mile 45, we're left traffic 23, we got the downwind. Oh, okay. Yep, we're good. Okay, yeah, I heard it. That's power, we're just at power, we're pretty fast. 30 step power, hold that altitude. Charlie departing pattern to the north, last call, Dare County, hold 1,000, good. Kill some of that speed, there you go. Now it's ready. 1, 2, 3, good. Up, okay. Continue, come down, RP. Start that turn. Start the turn. Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658, turning left base for runway 23, Dare County. That's 6 Greenville pass, response 4831. Regional jet left base, runway 2045. I would like the regional jet to do a touch and go, actually. Yeah, there's Piedmont flying around. Alright, still flaps point. Oh, you already kind of have them, actually. There's 20 degrees. We're pretty high. Left downwind 2, 3, good. Number 2. Go full flaps? Yeah. That nose coming back. Good, your power's looking good. It'll come right, or it'll come down. Greenville traffic, 603 uniform box, that's 9 miles to the northeast, direct feeder for the ILS
20 Yankee.
That power's for altitude, so now we need power. So the light's cutting out. There we go. Here's your Gulf turn left base 23 tick. Okay, start to round out, power idle. There's a little, come back over the center line with your hands. That's straighten with your... Got a little crooked, there we go, good. Alright, you wanna get the flaps for me? Alright, good, they're up. Full power.
Hey guys, try to scout 46532 party. 23.
There you go. And 9130 Golf center final 23. Good, good. Yeah. We're getting closer. Yeah, we're getting there. I mean, I've got nothing after this. I'll follow you until you're ready to stop, honestly. So, I don't want you to get tired, but I'm giving you the, hey, whenever. But I'm up here as long as you want. I'm enjoying this. This is my favorite thing to do. I'm sure it's one of your favorites. Oh, I love it.
Are you good back there, Nick?
Yeah. Great. Oh, let's keep going. Keep going, let's keep going.
Got fuel?
Oh yeah, we got plenty of fuel.
Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658 turning left crosswind for runway 23, Dare County.
Let's keep these landers going. We're making a lot of progress. At least I'm seeing a lot of progress. Good. Patterns are getting tighter, your descents are nice. We're coming a little high in the last two. Yeah. So there's two things we can do about that. One, we can begin to descend a little earlier, or we can actually just fly a little bit of a wider pattern because it gives us more time to lose that altitude. So it's typically easier to just fly a little bit wider of a pattern. You're not having to adjust too much. That way your descent stays the same, your airspeeds are staying the same, and etc. So we just fly it out a little bit more, then it'll bring us down nicely. That's really good. That's really good.
Yeah, we got to 1,000 feet here a lot earlier than last couple of minutes.
Might be getting a little bit more wind too as the day goes on, and it gives us a little more lift. Traffic is the uniform turn final for
Flaps. 2. Oh.
There you go. Break that power back.
RB. Power.
Lower that nose.
Oh, this is nice.
Yeah. I was going to say the same thing.
How long we've been going?
We're about an hour and a half now.
Okay. Ink glider out there.
Oh yeah, that out.
Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658 turning left base runway 23, Dare County. Here we can go more flaps.
All right.
2.
So how many degrees of flaps in do you have now?
I think it's more than 20.
Yeah, so
No,
it will show. So we're at 30 there. That's fine, that's what we need for final, so that'll do. Just know that it's going to try to bring you down a little bit more. You might have to have some power to overcome it. That nose comes down.
Left downwind,
This will probably make the next one a full stop.
Okay. This one or the one following?
The next, one following.
Okay, good.
We got full flaps. Side picture looks good to me.
Yeah, it looks great.
We're a little speedy. No, we're not.
Yeah, good.
I can just capture this in a bottle right here, we'd be good. Yep, coming down for airspeed, nose down for airspeed.
Get that final call, by the way?
No. Dare County, Skyhawk 658 final for runway 23, Dare County.
There you go. Been a little high, right? Lost that power. There you go.
Down. A little early.
Got a little crosswind.
Is that what that was?
Yeah. Alright, flaps up. Got carbon power.
That was me until you... Yep, okay.
Oh, you had that like the last second, so you see that wind was just pushing us. So we don't need rudder because we were still straight down the runway. We can rotate. The wind's trying to drift us, just like if we were turning, turn back over. We position the aircraft back over the center line with our hands. It's honestly tough on days when there's just a slight crosswind, because you don't really notice it until you get low, so you don't really expect it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The days when it's blowing a crosswind, you know it's a crosswind, you expect it the whole way down.
You're ready for it,
You can see it. This one, it looks great, and then at the last second it tries to drift you.
Yeah.
Because you're so focused on the flare, it's such a, crucial moment, it's fine-tuning, and then, of course, the wind tries to blow you off, and it just kind of can derail everything, so, and pretty quickly.
Okay, ready for that crosswind turn?
Absolutely.
Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658 turning crosswind, up crosswind, runway 23, Dare County.
Big rainbow traffic, Cessna 73. 10 miles north of the field. Inbound Keener, ILS Yankee runway 20, big green.
And so just watch those flap settings when we're doing it, because you had 20 in on downwind. It's not a bad thing, it just made it a little more challenging, because we added 30 on base, and then we had to drag it in a little bit more. Okay. Nice thing about the newer Cessnas, you just set the position you want. And I'm sure the Piper's the one that you find was quick.
Yeah. Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658 turning downwind for runway 23. This will be full stop, Dare County.
The Pipers are sporty feeling airplanes. They're cool. Alright, make it a good one.
Yeah, just for all the Marvel thing here. Okay, we'll beam the numbers, so we'll go carb heat, we'll go laps.
They got a little bit more power, a little quick on those flaps. There you go. Take out that power. Got a lot of power in still. There we go.
Upward, or downward, turn base.
Yep.
Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658 turning base flag for runway 23, full stop, Dare County.
Alright, so our airspeed's a little fast, so it's reduced the power, and so it allows us the ability to raise the nose. This low. There we go. Once we get established again, you can add power and get everything back to where you want it. Good. Let's do flaps 20. 2,000. There it is. Perfect.
Final. Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658, turning final for runway 23, full stop, Dare County.
That looks really nice. Keep your power right about where it is. Keep the descent coming. Add flaps. I think you're going to be really great. Usually when I say that, something has to change.
Yeah.
So I'm always hesitant to say it, but that looks really good. Pull the car beat on. Okay.
I'm wondering about that. So we got 80 miles, we're probably a little high, 500 feet.
It's just above high, but we tend to be sinking a little bit, so I'm actually really happy with where we are.
Okay. Or now we're coming down.
There you go, yeah.
At 80 miles.
I remember when I was doing my private, I was always afraid that if I took power out, it was weird to put it back in. Don't be afraid to add, reduce, whatever it may be. I was always pulling it, and then it was like kind of hanging on for dear life. And
I'll tell you a story about that when we get on the ground.
Okay.
Dare County Skyhawk is 5 south, 800 inbound for left downwind 23 Dare County.
On the speed, so pull power. Okay. Get over that center line, raise the nose a little bit, start, yep, there you go. Hold it off. And just hold it in ground effect, a little right rudder, hold off. Oh, that was a little, there we go. Just hold it off. Right there. There it is. Alright, we can pull up here, get off on Delta. Go left, Delta.
Yeah. Oh, left turn on.
You do a right turn or left?
Yeah, we'll do left. Right turn, yes.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. No worries.
I didn't have that one.
Alright, just tell me you're crossing 1735 Delta. Good, we're now crossing 1735.
No, we're done, right? Oh, we do have to cross it. Oh,
just call it.
Dare County traffic, Skyhawk 658 crossing 1735 at Delta. Dare County.
There you go. Oh, nice and easy on throttle. Running about 1100 or so RPM. There we go.
Dare County Skyhawk Center in midfield, left downwind.
Alright, where do you want to?
Dare County.
That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. We'll go ahead and go left and then position it to the right. If you want me to park it, I can.
I got it for
Okay,
now.
we'll just go left and then go a hard right 180. Right here. Coming. Hello. Ease up on the brake for a second. There you go. Now you can... There it is. Okay, great.
Alright, Unicom,
Good up, shut down.
Delta Romeo, request airport advisory.
We're using runway 23. Wind short 220, 12 knots.
Around after landing, secure.
Delta Romeo.
And then secure checklist.
Alright, so flaps and mixture.
Let's get our flaps up.
Flaps up.
Dare County traffic lands 42 Delta Romeo is 20 miles.
Mixture full lead, right?
5,000 feet.
Lead off.
We're landing Dare County runway 23. Dare.
Doors open. Well, they figure it out. Alright, what's the door latch?
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's fun.
That was a lot of
doing
fun.
landing.
That was a lot of fun.
It's the most fun. It can be the most
Yeah.
frustrating too. I remember getting so frustrated. But no, that was great.
You can definitely see the improvement as we went along.
Absolutely, I saw a lot. Go turn off the little man. Push it through.
Hey, this guy.
Oh, pull it off. Wait, sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, that's just the driver slowing down. Sorry, it took me a second to realize what that was. We're good. It's already off.
Alright.
You can get out. It's easier typically for you to get out first.
Oh, sorry, not coming.
Ended up being about 1.8 on that. Awesome. That's cool. Okay. More the better. We ran the GoPros out of battery. Did you really? Yeah, both of them. So it was a good flight. Yeah. You see that one plane out of fuel. Yes. Got two options. One of them's gotta go, so. Did you see the really bad one?
That was like 5 ago.
The porpoise one!
I think I stopped video.
Yeah, that's the first time I've ever done that one.